Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Blessing Wiri. Today I'll be sharing with you the best apps for tracking periods, the best app that every girl should have in their phone to track their monthly period. But before then, I want you to know the reasons why you should track your period, because if you don't know the reasons, you will feel that this video is not necessary. So one of the reasons is that you need a proper knowledge of your cycle so that if anything happens, you would be able to know when there is a change. Also, you need to monitor your diet. If you are someone that have cramps, so you can get some days before your period to know the kind of food you eat. Also, you need to get your toiletries available so that you don't, run into an emergency situation where you are looking for toiletries here and there. Another thing, you need to avoid embarrassing moments. Imagine going out without wearing a pad and you get stained in a public place. Ouch. So the first app I'm going to show you is called My Calendar. My Calendar. So you go to Play Store, type My Calendar. I already have it, so I'm just going to update it. But if you don't have it, in this place it will write install. This place that is written on it, it will write install. So I'm just updating mine. Once I've updated it, it will open as shown in the video. So it will show open so that I can be able to open the app from here. I'll just go to my app list and open it. So once you open the app, it's going to bring you up to a place where you would have to enter your period if your period has started. So you can click on period starts. Once you click on period starts, to bring it to calendar, let's assume that your period started on 1st of April. So you just click on 1st of April and it will just mark like 4 days. You click on save. When you click on save, it's going to bring you to another place where you answer the question, how many days does your period usually last? So you can choose, maybe your period lasts for 4 days or 5 days, as the case may be. So how many days does your cycle last? You can choose any day. If you don't want, as you continue using the app, it will get you the appropriate cycle of a period. So if you see down here, you see today, you see calendar, this is the calendar. It will also guide you to know when you are ovulating. If you also want to get pregnant, you can use this app to monitor your ovulation time and peak period for those who are married. So apart from this, if you go to self-care, they will also give you maybe some exercising, some tips on how to care for yourself during your period. It's very interesting and wonderful app to have. If you go to analysis, you can add your weight, you can add your body temperature. There is a lot of things. If your period ends, you can click on period ends so that they'll be able to know how many days your period it lasts, whether 4 days or 5 days, and also be able to count your cycle. This app is a very interesting app. You can use it with other people. You can add reminders to remind you some days before your period so that you prepare. You can track, if you are a mother, you can use it to track your child's cycle, add her account, add her name, and you can also back this up. So even if you change your phone, your data will still be the same. So the second app that I'm going to introduce you to is called Flow. I know it's popular. A lot of people use it. So type Flow, just FLO. Checking the the reviews. Once it's open, click on open. They'll show you all of this. They have to agree to some of their privacy, or you accept or click on next. So they'll ask, how did you find about them? Friends or family, Google, Instagram, Facebook. When were you born? This data they are collecting is just to be able to help you to know when you are born and possible things that they want to ask you. So they're asking you, what do you want? Do you want to sync your sex life with your cycle, manage mood and symptoms, decode your discharge, whatever? So next, this is like, I'll just keep clicking on next. How do you feel about your period? You click on next. Do you want to join the conversation or discussion? Just continue clicking on next. The ones you want to answer, you answer. If you don't want to answer, you click on I don't know. Simple as that. So you'll be able to log in your period, and they will also help you to, calculate. Do you feel anything? Did you use any birth control? Do you suffer from any health condition? If no, you see none of the above, click on next, continue. They'll ask you your weight, your height, all of those things. These are just to, they also have virtual assistants that can suggest some things to you. So your height, your weight are also needed to you get subscribe or prescribe something that is as close as possible to you and peculiar to you. So some of these questions, if you want, you answer. If you don't want them, you just click on I don't know or not interested, as the case may be. How do you feel today? If you don't feel anything, just click on none of these. You must not feel something, and you click on apply symptoms. So they have a lot of things on this particular app. So if I'm going to rate my calendar and flow, I would say my calendar is very simple to use, but flow is it's more complicated, but it's good actually if you know how to use it. It's very, very good. They have a lot of videos where you can also learn one or two things about your period, about ovulation, about your sex life, and all of that. So it's a very interesting app to use as a woman or as a girl, for you to be able to track a period. We live in a digital world. You don't want to every day you keep writing on the calendar. You can, since you're always with your phone, you might need reminders from your phone, and maybe you're even in a store and you need to get sanitary pads or whatever. So phone using flow is good. So if you are done, you just click on tap and hold it to welcome you to flow. Then this is how the flow dashboard looks like. So you can sign in with your email address. The importance of signing in with your email address is just to sync your data, so that anytime you log off the particular phone, you can always have your data saved. You can always access your period history. You can always access your period calendar to know if there is any changes, and to track any changes that might have occurred during the course of your period. So I want you to tell me in the comment section, do you use period apps, or do you think they are not necessary? Do you calculate your period with your head? Do you by any chance use any of this app? Are you having any confusion or any question, which you can ask in the comment question? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click on like, comment, and share. Thank you so much for watching till this moment. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.